dollars.
All years are better. Freaking twat mans. Those ones are the best. Oh yes, Shrek. Get Shrek.
Right. But wait, you know, he has way too much of an accent. It's weird.
It's so funny when he
Yeah,
says
I
Shrek.
would have guessed he was Norwegian if I was using you as like as an example, like a baseline for what a Norwegian should sound like. I didn't. I mean, I figured he was probably from Iceland or something. I mean, I don't know too much about the northern countries. I mean, I admit I'm kind of ignorant as far as the differences, you know. But I mean, yeah, his accent was stronger, so I thought he was like maybe further up north or something, probably from a colder place, you know.
Yeah,
Got the vocal
exactly.
cords frozen up a little bit.
Yeah, I was always like, my first time, like when I heard Twat's voice, I was like, holy shit! I'm happy that I actually have an okay accent.
I followed him after you rated him playing like oh fuck, I don't know how to pronounce it. Chivalry or is it Chivalry? Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, after the
Chivalry.
24-hour stream, yeah.
Yeah, you rated him and he started busting down a door. I was laughing so hard because he's like, oh, get Shrek! Get Shrek! He's like beating the door. He's like, I'm gonna get Shrek!
Oh, that was so hype! Holy crap! I already missed the 24-hour stream. That was just so good in every way.
Whose 24-hour stream was it?
Oh, mine.
Oh, it was yours? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was just so good. Like 40 people watching the entire time, and yeah, it was
This
the
is
most.
before
It
I
was like the
started.
most humbling and like as well like the just most hype fucking time I've ever had anywhere. It was it was just weird, and
I couldn't imagine doing that now. I mean, it's like I just get too tired and
Nope. Rip.
and you know, or cranky. Even if I were to stay up, though, I mean, I could probably do it, but I just get cranky and
yeah, I can see
And,
that
Where's
definitely.
the Colossus?
you know, I'd be like, "That's fucking gay." I start raging and shit. You know, I'd be a different person. I'm like, "Fuck this shit." Because like where I grew up, though, I grew up like in the projects and everything with a lot of black people. So when I get angry, I start to sound black, like total gangster, like mad niggerish. I mean, that's the only time I'll say that.
Nigger.
But it's
like,
like
if I
I'm
was on right
serious
now,
now.
I would be like throwing on my shades, be like
And
freaking.
I know, as white as I am, though, I mean, but that's how I get like at a base level, like, you know, sleep
Yeah.
deprivation and being angry and raging and whatever. But I mean, so yeah, I could imagine doing that though. I mean, not at my age now.
Well, that was like the weird thing. I've seen other people like big streamers doing their 24-hour thingy, and they usually like take a break every hour or so, like every other hour or something. They have like
Yeah.
some kind of schedule like that. But well, I I streamed for like I don't know 12 hours straight. Then I ate something while I was talking on stream. So
You just kept
I
going.
have no idea how the hell I survived.
Enjoy your 20s. Yeah, I spent mine in the army. You know, I get like 4.5 hours of sleep. We're out there playing, you know, army, like on the field and stuff. But,
Oh yeah.
or you know, doing ecstasy, and then go and do ecstasy. You know, that
Did you ever
weekend.
get stuck doing like desk jobs and shit or not really?
Yeah, it's called CQ, and you have to
Yeah.
be up all fucking night. And
Uh,
oh my god, I would go into the bathroom, grab a toilet paper roll, use that as a pillow, and I would just lay in the bathroom floor, because it would be like me and the sergeant, and I would tell him it's okay. I lay down in the latrine. He's like, "Go for it, private." And so I grabbed the roll of toilet paper, put it in the back of my neck. I just, you know, I'm in uniform, combat boots, and everything. And but it sucks though, because on the weekend, well, the weekend sucks because you have to be there at 9 a.m. and you're there until 9 a.m. the next day. But during,
yeah.
but if you're there Friday, it's the worst because you're up at like 6:30 a.m. You do your exercise and you work, and then at like 5 o'clock, well, 6 o'clock after you eat dinner, then you have to report for CQ. So you're sitting at the desk. And I remember that's when I finished Final Fantasy VII. I brought out my TV and my PS1. I'm like, I'm gonna finish this game, and I sat there and played it. Like I was down at the other end of the hallway, so the sergeant wasn't really bothering me. But you have to. But you're really tired at that point anyway. So you've been up all day. You're working. You ran 5 miles, whatever, and you're just exhausted. And you have to stay awake, and. But that's like Friday. So if it starts on a Friday, you have to go all the way until that Saturday morning at 9 a.m. But if it was like, say, a weekday, like a Wednesday to a Thursday, and then you were done at like 7 a.m. that morning or whatever, then you had the next day off. So it was like, okay, Wednesday, Thursday, and you had that whole Thursday off, and you come in Friday, whatever, or Thursday was
Friday.
Yeah, and then you had that next
Gotta
Friday
get
off.
down on Friday.
But it sucked though. I mean, if it was on the wrong day, or if you had a cover for somebody, you would do it one day, have that next day off, and it's like, oh, so and so couldn't make it, so you have to do CQ again. You're like, oh my god, no. And your hair was greasy when you were done. You felt like, oh, I just want to shower, and then you eat like a bowl of cereal. That's all you can eat. And then you go to bed, and you feel horrible.
Huh, weird.
But the gaming part. But then, if you got to play games, then it was okay. It was bearable. But if they didn't let you play games, if it was just watch movies, old sergeants tell you, oh, when I was your age, private, all you were allowed to listen to was your coffee maker. I'm like, yeah. And there's the occasional phone call. Oh, Private so-and-so got arrested. You're gonna have to go pick him up from the MP station. Okay, well, this is kind of amusing. Let's see what happened. But no, I mean, that's it, really.
Yeah.
If that. So, I kind of went on a drinking rant there.
Yeah, I have a friend who's like a freaking like tow gunner that's like from there. I don't know how you say that, TOW gunner, whoever. That he tells me a bunch of different stories, like how like they ran over like some like mine thing or something one time in one of the vehicles. Like, I don't know what kind of vehicle that is. The ones that are like V-shaped on the bottom, so if you go over an explosive like that, it like freaking absorbs the impact. But either way, yeah, he like was in like one of those. He was telling me about how he got like a concussion from going over like some mine or some shit. And I was like, wow.
Oh, my father, he was he was in the military and shit because he was born like 1955, so yeah, military is important when you're born around that age.
It's not voluntary; it's mandatory, right?
Yeah, more or less, really. So, like I got out of it because of my poor eyesight, but well, that's not a thing that you could do like when he was in the military.
Yeah.
But he actually he was in charge of calculating how much explosives he would need for this one little.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Demolitions, yeah.
Yeah, but it was
Sounds
only,
like my word.
but it was only for this little tree stump thingy that they were gonna blow up.
What?
And well, he accidentally put the comma a tiny bit to the left. So instead of like a 100 grams, he had like a kilogram of explosive.
Big explosion.
So he was the main suspect in this one. I mean, it's not really like terror attack or anything, but well, it was still this thing that happened in northern Norway where like there was this big thing that happened, and he was one of the main suspects because, well, who the hell orders a kilogram of explosives for blowing up that?
Why did he blow up a mountain? Did he blow up a mountain?
Dude.
No, he just blew up that little tree stump, and yeah, it was well, but the explosion was pretty hype. Because well, he used everything. I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna use it all. See what happens. and, and apparently, explosion was like so big that they were like,
Hey, I can choose a new
holy
thingy.
shit, we're never gonna let this guy do this again.
I kind of did something like that, but it wasn't with explosives. I was a generator mechanic, and I was the only one there on site. My sergeant was sleeping because we were doing rotations, and we were in Korea, set up in the soccer field, and with all these tents and all these computers hooked up, and all the military intelligence analysts, they had simulations going. And they were doing and this is at year, this is 1999, so they were doing all their Y2K testing. And so I had one generator running, and it was running out of fuel. And the goddamn petroleum oil lubricant department, guys, they didn't show up with their fuel truck to fill it up. So I'm thinking, okay, I remember my classes on how to turn on another generator and then sync it up with the other one and make it to where it'll transfer power over. Well, I didn't do it right because you got to sync up these two blinking lights, and I was supposed to slow it down.
Gunpowder?
But anyways, so when I did it, basically the whole, basically command 10 or whatever lost power. So, and before I knew it, all these sergeants, all these officers and shit ran outside like, what the fuck happened to the power? We're running our Y2K testing. I was like, oh shit. And, I was like, E3, PFC. And so I'm like, I'm like standing there with my hands behind my back in the proper, posture and, stance. And I'm like, well, my NCO's sleeping right now, and POL didn't show up to fuel up the generators. I'm like, well, what are we gonna do? I said, well, this generator needs more fuel, and so and normally I'm not in a position where I can tell people what to do or anything, but wow, it was like they all started grabbing gas cans and filling up the generator. And I was like, and I still got like a accommodation for it too. It just says blah 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 for exceptional service, and the part that got me was with minimal power loss. Minimal. Minimal being an understatement because everybody was freaking out, and yeah, but the general was like, yeah, you did a great job. Shook my hand. He gave me like a coin that has like the general's star on it, with like a certificate. I was like, oh, thanks. Anyways.
Generator turns
Sorry
off,
about
Canada's attacking.
But then I learned, though, this other sergeant, he was an AC guy, but he taught me the proper way how to sync up two generators.
Yeah.
And power over, but,
Of course.
but it wasn't like investing. I mean, it's not as dramatic as what your father did, but... Yeah, I was just good though. I was lower rate though. I was like, oh shit.
Well, he was kind of freaked out after that. It was like, oh shit, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, get sued or something. I don't know, just. But well, he got through it without any harm. So yeah, he's just. I mean, the only thing that came out of it is that he's told the story, I don't know, probably 40 times to me. That's the only bad thing that happened. Well, I was just with my 24-hour stream, I was just going to say that I see these professional streamers, I mean, the ones that are partnered and have everything under tight control and everything. I don't know, they're just good and shit, and it's beautiful. But well, I did my 24 hours, and after 12 hours, I ate some pizza, and I just kept going. It was, I never actually took a real break. I kept going for the entire 24 hours.
The difference is, I think, as you're doing, I guess you're doing streaming for fun, and they do it for work.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're-
Yeah.
yeah, you have passion, Aslan. You
Yeah.
have passion. You cared
They
about your
just do it for the money.
Yeah, I can see that definitely. Like some, like, they'll probably do it. I mean, for the fun part as well. But well, it's still. I mean, if you are part